Hello and welcome to the storage section. So, a lot of times you're going to have to store data, files, objects in when you're using cloud infrastructure. That's what the whole storage section is about. So, a lot of times when you are picking a storage, you have to pick the right storage. There's three main types of storage when talking about cloud storage. There's object storage, which is really good for unstructured data, things that are good for scalability and cost effectiveness. Then there's block storage, which is good for high performance and low latency. And then file storage, and you're going to want to use this when you want to share access and have a file system compatibility component. But let's dig in a bit more into each of these different types of storages. So we have the object storage, which is like a library where each book has a unique identifier, but you don't change the pages. It's highly scalable, cost effective, and storage, and you want to use it when you're storing large files like videos, backing up and archiving files, and things like static website hosting. Some of the examples of these types of storages are Amazon S3, Google Cloud Storage, and Azure Blob Storage. Then we want to go into block storage, which is kind of like a book with number pages where you can access any page directly and modify it without really touching any of the other pages. This is something that's again high performance, direct access to storage blocks, and suitable for things like databases and operating system. This is good to use when running databases, operating system drives, high performance applications. Some examples of block storage in the real world is Amazon EBS, Elastic Block Storage, Google Persistent Disk, and Azure Disk. And then finally, we get to file storage. This is pretty much like a filing cabinet with folders and files, and multiple people can access it simultaneously, and all that good stuff. So this is good for maintaining a hierarchy of storage, and a lot of these things are like good for hierarchical organization, standard files, and shared access. It's great to use when you need to share files for things like home directory and content management systems. Some examples are Amazon's EFS, Google's cloud file storage, and Azure files. Some storage considerations is what the access patterns are, what are the performance requirements, and what are the durability needs and cost constraints.